Ever wondered how our ancestors, the people of the ancient civilizations, lived such healthy lives without the modern medical advancements we have today? Indeed, it's a question that's puzzled many. With no antibiotics, no vaccines, and certainly no Fitbits to count their daily steps, the ancients seem to have cracked the code of longevity and health. But how? Well, it all boils down to their lifestyle. A lifestyle that was inherently active, balanced, and deeply connected to nature. Physical activity was a fundamental part of their daily routine. Be it hunting, farming, or building monumental structures that still leave us in awe, they were constantly on the move. This ensured a robust cardiovascular health, strong muscles and bones, and a resilience that's hard to match. Then there was their diet. Unlike our fast food, instant gratification culinary landscape, the ancients' menu was predominantly plant-based, fresh and seasonal. They consumed whole grains, legumes, fruits and vegetables, lean proteins and healthy fats, all in moderation. They had an intuitive understanding of the concept of a balanced diet, long before it was scientifically validated. And let's not forget about their natural remedies. They harnessed the power of herbs, roots and spices, not just for flavor, but also for their medicinal properties. They understood that food can be medicine, and medicine can be food. This holistic approach to health was deeply ingrained in their culture and traditions, but this was just the tip of the iceberg. Each civilization had its unique practices and rituals that contributed to their health and longevity. As we go further in our journey, we'll delve deeper into these practices, one civilization at a time. Today, we find ourselves in a world where health is often equated with popping pills and spending hours in the gym. But our ancestors had a different perspective. They viewed health as a complete state of physical, mental and social well-being, a perspective that we could certainly learn from. Join us as we journey back to the earliest known civilization, the Sumerians, to uncover their secrets of health and longevity. Sumerians, the earliest known civilization, held some keys to a healthy lifestyle that are surprisingly relevant even today. As we delve into the heart of Mesopotamia, we find the Sumerians, a civilization that flourished around 6,000 years ago. The Sumerians, despite the harsh, arid environment, found ways to not just survive, but thrive. At the core of their sustenance was a diet that consisted primarily of barley, wheat and dates. These staples provided the Sumerians with essential nutrients, helping them maintain their health. Barley in particular was the backbone of their diet. They ground it into flour, baked it into bread, brewed it into beer, and even used it as a form of currency. And let's not forget the sweet, succulent dates that the Sumerians cherished. Not only were they a delicious treat in the scorching heat of Mesopotamia, but they were also a rich source of fiber, vitamins and minerals. Now, it wasn't just about what the Sumerians ate, but also how they lived. They led a physically active lifestyle, with their days filled with strenuous activities like farming, building and trading. This constant physical exertion kept them fit, with their bodies toned and their minds sharp. In addition to diet and physical activity, the Sumerians also had a keen understanding of natural remedies. They used a variety of plants and herbs to treat ailments, an early form of pharmacology. They even had a word for doctors, asu, who were often part priest, part physician, blending the spiritual with the medicinal. The Sumerians, despite lacking modern medicine, managed to maintain a well-balanced lifestyle. However, they were not the only ones. The Egyptians too had their unique health practices. From the fertile crescent of Mesopotamia, we now journey to the banks of the Nile, the land of the pharaohs. But that's a tale for another scene. Stay tuned to delve deeper into the health practices of ancient civilizations. The Egyptians, known for their magnificent pyramids, also had a fascinating approach to health and wellness. The Nile River's fertile banks provided an abundance of food resources, establishing a diet that was both balanced and varied. The Egyptians feasted on a variety of grains, legumes, fruits and vegetables, with onions and garlic being particularly valued for their medicinal properties. Fish from the Nile and fowl from the air supplemented their diet with protein, while dairy from cattle and goats offered additional nutrients. Hygiene was another priority in ancient Egypt. The Egyptians were among the first civilizations to advocate for cleanliness and bodily care. They bathed regularly, used oils and creams for their skin, and even had a form of toothpaste made from crushed rock salt, mint, dried iris flowers and pepper. This focus on cleanliness wasn't just for aesthetics, but was believed to ward off diseases and maintain good health. Physical activity too was a crucial aspect of life in ancient Egypt. From the laborious task of building pyramids to the more leisurely pursuits of hunting, fishing and games, the Egyptians led an active lifestyle. This physicality was not just a byproduct of their daily activities, but was seen as a vital component of health and longevity. The Egyptians also had a deep understanding of medicinal herbs and their properties. Papyrus scrolls dating back to 1500 BC reveal an extensive list of over 700 remedies for a range of ailments. These remedies often combined herbs, honey and even beer, showcasing the Egyptians' innovative approach to healthcare. So it's clear that the Egyptians, well ahead of their time, had a holistic approach to health. Their diet was rich and varied, they understood the importance of hygiene, they valued physical activity, and they had an impressive knowledge of medicinal herbs. From the fertile banks of the Nile, we now journey to the mystic East, to the land of Ayurveda, ancient India. Ancient India, a civilization that gave the world Ayurveda, the science of life, had an intriguing perspective on health and wellness. As old as humanity itself, Ayurveda, literally meaning the science of life, is a holistic healing system that originated in the Indian subcontinent over 5,000 years ago. This ancient wisdom of health and wellness was not just a medical system but a way of life. And it had a profound influence on everything from daily routine and diet to physical activity and mental health. Central to Ayurveda is the concept of doshas, or body types, namely Vata, Pitta and Kapha. Each of these doshas is associated with specific physical and psychological traits. The Ayurvedic diet is tailored to balance these doshas and is based on the principle that food is medicine. The diet encourages the consumption of fresh, locally sourced, seasonal foods, which are not just nutritious, but also maintain the balance of the doshas. Yoga and meditation, two practices that have gained global popularity today, were also fundamental to Ayurvedic living. Yoga, the practice of physical postures, not only improved strength and flexibility, but also promoted overall health. Meditation, on the other hand, was a means to calm the mind, reduce stress, and achieve a state of inner peace. The use of herbs in Ayurvedic medicine is another fascinating aspect. Ayurveda identified the medicinal properties of countless plants and herbs, many of which are still used today. From the humble turmeric and basil, known for their anti-inflammatory properties, to the powerful ashwagandha, renowned for its stress-relieving effects, herbs played a key role in Ayurvedic healthcare. This ancient Indian wisdom of health and wellness has left an indelible mark on the world. Even today, Ayurveda continues to inspire and guide us towards a healthier, more balanced life. From the calming practices of the East, we now traverse to the dynamic world of the Greeks. The Greeks, founders of Western medicine, were pioneers in understanding the importance of a healthy lifestyle. In the heart of the Mediterranean, they developed a diet rich in whole foods, with an emphasis on olive oil, legumes, vegetables and lean proteins. Their diet was a symphony of nutrients high in fiber and low in unhealthy fats, a blueprint for what we now know as the Mediterranean diet, lauded for its heart-healthy benefits. Physical fitness too was held in high regard by these ancient Greeks. The concept of a gymnasium, a place for physical exercise, originated in Greece. They believed in the harmony of mind and body, a concept encapsulated in the phrase, "a healthy mind in a healthy body." Wrestling, running and swimming were all integral parts of Greek life, demonstrating their understanding of the importance of physical activity for overall health. But the Greeks didn't stop at diet and exercise. They also laid the groundwork for Western medicine. The name Hippocrates is one that resonates even today. Often called the father of medicine, he championed the idea that disease was a natural process, that it had explainable causes, and was not simply the result of divine punishment. This was a revolutionary idea at the time, one that shifted the focus of medicine from supernatural to scientific. Hippocrates also emphasized the importance of observation and documentation in understanding disease. His Hippocratic corpus, a collection of medical texts, became the foundation of medical knowledge for centuries to follow. These texts covered everything from diagnostics and prognosis to surgery and pharmacology, capturing the holistic approach to health that was central to the Greek philosophy. These ancient civilizations, despite their geographical and cultural differences, all understood the importance of a balanced diet, physical activity, and natural remedies. They all lived by the adage that prevention is better than cure. And as we unravel the wisdom of these ancient cultures, we find that their principles are as relevant today as they were thousands of years ago. So, what can we learn from these ancient civilizations about living a healthy lifestyle? Well, whether it's the balanced diets of the Nile Valley, the Ayurvedic principles from India, or the holistic health approach of the Greeks, they all underscore one thing: the importance of balance in our lives. These practices, despite being centuries old, have stood the test of time and remain relevant even today. Remember, they didn't have the medical advancements we have today, yet they knew the secrets to a healthy life. So, take a leaf out of their book and live healthily. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to Mathis Get Active for more fascinating insights. Until next time, stay healthy.